Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Ubiquiti UNAS-2. So this is their small form factor entry level network attached storage, NAS, device, allowing you to create a central store for files. It also works with unified identity to allow you simple, easy access for mapping drives and remote access on the app as well. This is not a technical overview. I want to show you what you get in the box. We've got setup guides of how to set up UNAS over on our YouTube, so do head on over there if you want to. So let's jump in and see what's in the box. So we'll look at the unit itself in a moment, but you do get a number of things. Oh, one thing I've forgotten to show you, you're also going to get a couple of meters of ether lighting cable. You get the UNAS itself, which is PoE++ powered. And as a result, if you've not got a PoE++ powered switch, which is how it's designed to be powered, you also get a PoE injector. It comes in a separate box, so you get the device in a box, you get the PoE injector in a box, and you get your 2-meter ether lighting cable in a box. So let's just go through. You're going to get your Get Started guide for the UNAS, which probably won't even open. In the other box will be a Get Started guide for your PoE injector. This is a 60-watt PoE++ injector that supports 10 gigabits a second. This has got a 2.5 gigabit a second Ethernet port. This will obviously give you 10 gigabits, but will switch down for the speed. So it's going to be rated higher than the speed on this, but you're going to get that in the box. So obviously, if you're not sure what PoE is, PoE takes data and power and mixes it together and gives you a single out. So you can see our power on this side. We're in Australia, so here's our power cord with our standard Mickey Mouse style connector on there. You're going to then bring your data in from your network, and then out of this is going to have a cable can go up to 100 meters that's going to mix the power and the data, and that runs out to the bottom of this unit, and that's actually how it is powered. You are going to get a bracket if you want to mount that onto a wall. And you're going to get a couple of small screws just to fix the hard drives in place, and I'll show you how that goes in a minute. Then you're going to get the device itself, a quick look round, nothing really on the sides other than our small display screen to give you some status updates. We've got another USB-C, sorry, we've got our USB-C connector down here, which allows you to put it's a 5 gig connector, 5 gigabits a second, allows you to connect external hard drives to that to extend this storage. Other than the logo on the top, we've not got anything on the top. Then everything happens here on the bottom. Obviously, we've got our cooling fans. We've got our release mechanism here for the drive bay, which I'll show you. We've got a lock, so once that drive bay is in place, that even if you push the button down by mistake, it stays locked. I think that was that way around. There we go, show you that. And our small feet, we've got our little reset hole down here. And you can just see it in there is our 2.5 gigabit a second PoE in port. And then on the bottom, we basically have our drive bay. So let me just show you, very simple. We're going to push the button in, lift the drive bay out. It's all polycarbonate plastic construction. Hard drives are going to fit in here with the SATA connector pointing in that direction. You've got a little hole on either side for one on the top and one on the bottom. And you can use those little screws that came with it to fix your drive into place there. This is designed for 3.5-inch hard drives. I'm sure you can figure out a way potentially of putting a different size in, but it is recommended, I think, for standard mechanical hard drives in this. And then obviously once you put your hard drives in, and you can see inside there, you can see the SATA connectors in there, that you're just going to then slide this back into place, clip it into place, and flip the lock in to hold it there. Obviously, we've got a little groove there to allow our cable to come out when that's mounted on the desk. Just at the back on the top, we've got some of the cooling vents to allow everything through. And really, that is it. It's a beautiful little form factor NAS. Great options for storage. You should be able to get some pretty large hard drives in there. Remember, it's PoE powered, not mains powered, but the PoE injector and some Ethernet cable comes in the box there for you. So head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless and camera security, how-to guides, how to set up a UNAS, how to get it all configured, share the drives, all of those sort of things. We've got plenty of performance reviews there as well. So why don't you head over, subscribe and stay up to date.